Here is an individual of color that could have as he's a gifted humorist. He might have had every one of the honors these different folks did who sold out. Corey Holcomb remained consistent with himself, remained consistent with his image, and remained getting things done in dark America. Furthermore, I can never limit a person of color like that. I generally will have the most regard for him since he might have went standard like any other person and would have been selling out like every other person. That ain't the thing this sibling did. Be that as it may, Corey Holcomb said something regarding this specific young fellow, 16-year-old youthful young fellow. I would truly prefer also the youthful sibling's name, yet there was a sibling who once the sibling was getting went after, safety officer, a young fellow bounced in the water. Pay attention to what I'm talking about. Hopped in the water and began swimming to help this sibling out to battle. Presently, I need to play Corey Holcomb's perspective on it, and afterward I will return here. Slaughter. That's what simply no. That's what simply no. Presently to discuss the as I would see it, that was some crap that I felt like didn't get its appropriate acknowledgement for it when that kid swam across that waterway. Man. That was a progressive crossroads in American history. No doubt. I'm almost certain. I heard certain individuals thumping him. I ain't heard anything. You going to get? You going to get something? One way or another, you will get awful, kid. That kid's progressive senses kicked in and he hopped in that stream before he even took his shoes off. Swam across the waterway. You know, I couldn't say whether you understand what swimming in certain shoes is like. It's better assuming you take your shoes off. That is the reason individuals start their shoes off. His impulses kicked in when he bounced in the waterway, swam across without the shoes endlessly, top of that, pulled himself up out the stream. You got to do this to realize it ain't simple. It's anything but a cakewalk, right, to go around there and see what was occurring with his sibling. 16 years of age, and I heard individuals talking poo about him. I'm like, what the man? You going to get it? You'll get it one way or another. Better believe it. What the amiss with individuals, man? This is a progressive. That ain't nothing to softly take. Furthermore, similar to you say, Marcus, he's a young fellow, huh? Definitely. Youthful blood young fellow. He let you know he was raised right? He was like, that is how I was raised, man. You know, I saw a few pictures of him. He had freaked out looking. That's it. Check it out. Did you can swim, Marcus, huh? You don't have the foggiest idea how to swim? For hell's sake, no. What? No doubt. I need to instruct that man. I could never have made it, fella. I would have hopped in. I'd been battling. Ha! That young man is a progressive. Or on the other hand that at a waterway. I can't. I don't have the foggiest idea. I'm idiotic. You absolutely never say some senseless poo. Be that as it may, look. Anyone can assist me with reaching out to this young man since a little fellow. I heard that he said it was simply a regular thing for you all ain't got to send no cash no more. He worked. That is the very thing that they train you to say, correct? Young fellow. It. Definitely. I am so pleased with you. Since I'm not with the entirety of the horse crap. I'm simply mind that you love your kin enough to hop in a dreadful stream, swim across it. See what? On the off chance that I realize someone assisted me with reaching out to this young fellow, I need to send him a lick. I ain't rich. I simply need to send him something so he could possibly get some scuba gear. I simply care about. At the end of the day, similar to, it ain't crap. I simply need to. I believe the young fellow should know that the world saw you. In this way, folks. I simply need to discuss something here essentially. What's more, he offered something exceptionally strong and moving, particularly for someone from the African American people group such as myself. According to E. Man, you cherished your kin so much, you hopped into the water swimming in sneakers to go assistance your kin. Furthermore, you know how a portion of our people are. They would prefer to have a cell. I've never been that individual, man. You know, when individuals of color are under trouble, haul your telephone out and begin recording. That may be except if, the police are there or something to that effect, you could choose to do that. However, that is the sort of stuff that you see. What's more, a youthful 16-year-old kid, when he was asked, as per Corey Holcomb, for what reason did you make it happen? He said, my mother or my family raised me up to be that way. Furthermore, guess what? A few of us have that kind of childhood. I ain't generally flawed, however is similar here, cherishing our kin who wherein we are extraordinary individuals. We ain't generally, awesome. Yet, truly, we actually have such countless individuals around here who really do adore our local area, and we generally center around individuals who don't cherish us, which is so insane to me. Since, guess what? I will be straightforward with you folks. I'm carrying on with a way of life here in another mainland. I'm ready to make content. Whether you all believe it's engaging or instructive for the local area that I come from, and I can gladly let individuals know this as anyone who knows me, knows me actually. I comprehend what I'm going to say is valid. I generally say, tune in, my kin deal with me. My kin deal with me. My kin have made it accessible for me. I can work for the local area that I am from and get compensated off of it in light individuals that I come from. Ain't an excessive number of people can say that. Ain't an excessive number of people have sorted out you can do that. In any case, my kin deal with me. I don't enjoy a cushy lifestyle as a result of you. So we ain't be discussing our gathering now. We can broil them to a great extent. However, a youthful sibling got in there and got to swimming, and Corey was so moved by that. Also, I will let you know like this. I moved as well. Furthermore, what about it is, correct, I need to say this here. We have such countless delightful individuals very much like that young fellow. We generally discuss the ghetto chicks locally and the Pookie and Beam brought up locally. I need to have a discussion about such countless great blacks. I've met some of them. I've met here on YouTube. I could go this way and that, have my days, yet I love you. Furthermore, assuming it was your mom or your dad, I can't swim. In any case, I would maintain that should do it for you, as well. Since at some point we got to think, imagine a scenario in which it was our mom or father out there getting bounced that way. We would believe that someone should help them. Indeed, we would.